Oh wow. No boy, no time. No, no, this one.
I want to get James. Which girl? I want to get her as well, man.
Happy Sunday, guys. Listen, when I say the enemy really tries to work harder than God, yeah, it's so interesting. Like, the enemy will do, like, nah, we have to talk about enemies, because the enemy will do anything to make sure you don't do what you need to be doing. The enemy and his minions will try and detour you, will try and distract you, will try and throw you off, have you discombobulated, and because of all those things, you start feeling different feelings. And it's just so on time with what was preached today in church. Preaching more or less was basically adjust your mindset and bouncing back, because the power of the tongue is obviously is crazy. And instead of saying things like, oh, I'm so stupid, I'm always making mistakes, reframe that and say, what was it? The lessons I've learned from these situations are so on and so forth. Not I'm stupid, I'm always making mistakes. I do content at church, and today was content day for me and one of my girls, content creation girls, one of my team members. And I knew that I wasn't going to be on time to make it to the cafe in the morning for first service. So I made a tea. I think I showed you guys my tea. Fine. So it's time to do content now. And I've got a big cup. And what's left, I didn't even know there was some left. I thought it was just a tea bag. But because of the way the bag is, I had my LV Alma. And the teacup can fit in the bag. Yeah. So in my mind, as I'm doing the content, the tea is in the bag, but because it's closed, it's not going to spill. Why was I sat in the car on my way home after doing the content? So bearing in mind, that's a whole hour later, because we briefed at 11 o'clock, and no, half an hour, sorry. And then content was done about 11:35, so 35 minutes. I didn't check in my bag. My phone was in my hand. Was my phone in my hand or my bag? No, I think my phone was in my hand. No, my phone was in my bag. No, my phone was in my hand, sorry. My camera's in my bag. Everything else is in my bag, like my lip gloss, my keys and stuff like that. Sat in the car now to say, oh, I'm going to vlog our journey home because I'm trying to capture as much as I can for you guys. Look in the bag. Take the camera out, but it's wet. But it didn't register that the tea had fallen because it's raining. Like, it's pouring. But then I was just like, no, because my phone was, my camera was in my bag. So why is my camera wet? Looked at my camera. Why is the red light flashing at me? I was thinking, nah, there's no way. There's no way. Camera's soaked. It's me, Jesus. The day that I said, I'm coming to vlog every day for you guys, this is when it wants to happen. On the very first day. On the very first day of Vlogmas. The very first day of Vlogmas. This is what you want to do. And I said, you know what? I don't know what's happening to me, but when crazy things happen that I know is going to cost money, I just calmed down. Like when I told you guys about my TV, I didn't shout, I didn't scream, I just carried on. I just carried on. So just like that, when I saw the phone was wet, and not the phone, the camera was wet, and the recording button's blinking at me, and because the water has gone into the tea's gone into the system, so the stabilizer of the gimbal is just doing all of this. And I said, hey, and I said, you know what? Mama Bond Daddy number. That's what's going to make me feel good, and that's what we're going to do. So I sat in the car, use my phone to record. So there's going to be a difference in the quality of the recordings. Like, you lot will see. My next point is, pray that your business does so well. Because I bought my camera from Amazon, and I just called them up, and I said, lo and behold, this is what has happened to me. And they said, okay, what we can do for you is just return and refund the stuff. And then when that's processed, you can buy it again. If it was another company, they'll be talking about, yeah, you didn't have insurance, and then your warranty, and debe, like £619, because that's how much I paid for the creator combo, is nothing to the amount that Amazon have. So they quietly refunded my money. Tomorrow they said somebody's gonna come and pick it up. Hey! Oh, no. And this is all meant to go out. I'm going to try and aim to get it out about 8 o'clock this evening. Because I can't lie, by 8, I'm going to be in bed. Nah. I'm not even stressed, because I'm going to get my money back and I'm going to get the camera again. And we're going to keep moving. I just need to make sure the content I took this morning is still there. So that's what I need to check. I'm also about to do some ironing and folding away some clothes, because there's always laundry to do. Always. It just doesn't stop. And then I'm going to change some bed sheets. And then what else am I going to do? And that's it. It's like 12 o'clock now. It's okay. But yeah. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Yeah. Okay. I can't lie to you guys, this vlog's gonna go out early because I'm so pissed off. So remember I told you guys it's loud. Yeah, so sorry, as I was saying, yeah, I'm really pissed off. I can't lie to you. So I took some amazing footage at the beginning of vlogmas. Using footage this morning for the beginning of vlogmas, and obviously I told you guys about the camera thing. But when I realized that there was water in the camera, I took out my SD card straight away, and I popped it in tissue and put it in one of my pockets. After I spoke to you guys, I popped the SD card into the SD card reader, popped it into my phone, and nothing's coming out. That means there's no beginning of this vlog at church, like, oh my gosh, and there's no November vlog. You won't see the Kai sample sale, you won't see what else. I don't remember what I got up to in November. It wasn't much, but you won't see none of that, because October was on that one as well. Luckily October's out at the moment. I can't go back to the content, so there's nothing. I don't even know what the time is. Hold on. It's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna have a nap because I need to calm down, because I'm actually very angry. I'm gonna go and take a nap. If I wake up before 6 o'clock, I'll come and speak to you guys. If not, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Day 1 of vlogmas. Hey, you can't make this stuff up. Wow.